All right, so the weather is finally nice outside, so I decided to go take a walk. I'm not sure if you can hear me because it is windy as hell. When I tell you I woke up dreaming of French toast, I literally jumped out of bed and I was like, I'm making this. I'm making this. I don't know why. I got a sudden craving for it and I was like, you know what? Let's do it. And I have a good protein PR box that I completely forgot to unbox. And it's so funny. I have a bad habit of getting like items and just not unboxing them. I don't know why. Maybe it's procrastination. Anyways, I opened it up and we got some new flavors here. So I reached out and I said, I really wanted to try the new flavor. So we got some chocolate fudge and then I got cookies and cream and then my favorite vanilla. So vanilla for me is just like the perfect flavor because it's vanilla milkshake. So you can drink it just as is with water. I usually mix it with almond milk. What I typically like to do is make smoothies and it makes it nice and creamy. So my favorite is the banana smoothie. And then I also make the mango one. It tastes like a mango lassi. It is delicious. And for me, it's like, this is what I eat whenever I'm not really hungry. Like I'm not in the mood to cook, but I do want to eat something nutritious. So like after the gym. But we got the new good protein packages. So we're going to try these out. I just made protein French toast and it was delicious. I just sprinkled some of the vanilla milkshake protein powder into the little mix, got some eggs, almond milk, some cinnamon, and dippy the bread in it, and it was good to go. So this is their new and improved formula. They made it a lot more creamy. Personally, I definitely noticed a difference in the taste because their previous version, it was very heavy on the pea protein. So it was like green. Okay. So it was turning everything green no matter what. This one is a little less. And I think my friend told me that in the chocolate chocolate one. They lessen the cocoa, I believe. I can't remember what she said. They love the chocolate one. So let's try this out. It's chocolate fudge. So it's 21 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, 20 fruits and vegetables, 1 gram of sugar. Now, this is the only protein I can actually taste that tastes good. So I can't have whey protein or any type of isolate because it just makes me bloated. My stomach hurts. Like I just don't feel good. I will feel nauseous. And Vega does the same thing. So this is literally my favorite and it is a staple. I have it downstairs, reach for it all the time. So if you want to get yourself a nice little discount, you can use, that's my code when shopping at Good Protein. Okay, so let's do a recap of yesterday. So yesterday I went grocery shopping, got a workout in, and I meal prepped. So this week I did egg fried rice with chicken breast and grilled zucchini. Grilling vegetables, I don't know what it is. It just makes it, I'm a visual person. So when something looks good, to me it tastes good, right? And just the visual appealing of having those grilled lines on the zucchini, chef's kiss, okay? And my goal this year, as you guys know, was to get more veggies in. I found a post on Pinterest and I want to put it up on the screen because I thought it was really informational. All right, so here it is. It's a build a meal, pick one from each. So if you are, a beginner to meal prepping, you want to meal prep, you don't really know where to start, here is typically how I meal prep, and here is like a little blueprint. So first thing you want to do is pick a protein. So there's a huge list of different types. So there's chicken, turkey, pork, beef, salmon, tuna, shrimp.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, pork, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rat, beans, greens.
There's something for everybody, okay? And if you are vegan, there's definitely lentils, there's beans, there's chickpeas, there's edamame, there's Greek yogurt, there's eggs, all that good stuff. So choose a protein. So I like to switch it up every couple of weeks because I do get bored. Then next, you're going to choose a carb. So rice, brown rice, quinoa, couscous, pasta, whole grain pasta, lentil, chickpea pasta. Like there is so many options. Even for carbs, you can do vegetables, right? So potatoes or sweet potatoes, toast, bagel, tortillas, oats. Then next thing you want to have is your fats. So your good fats. So avocado, eggs, salmon. I cook with a lot of oils. That's good fats. Omega-3, olive oil, coconut oil, sesame oil, butter, cheese, milk, dairy products, nuts, all that good stuff. And then lastly, you want to have your fruits or veggies. I like to have a bit of both. Bananas, berries, apples, peach. We got broccoli, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, green beans, spinach, mushrooms, celery, all the good stuff. All the good stuff. So if you can choose one of each or, multiple from each, you will have yourself a good, well-balanced meal. Now, this is typically what I like to do every single week. So I go on Pinterest and I get some ideas, choose what protein I want for the week. Next, I pick my carb, which was the rice. My fats, I use vegetable oil to cook, and the eggs. Eggs have good fats. Next, my fruits or veggies. So for vegetables, I liked the grilled zucchini. And then on my fruits, I like to make juices. So I was lucky enough to be gifted a juicer. So this week I made cranberry apple juice. I'm really into holistic health, healing your body from the inside out. Just like a simple little juice, especially for people who crave things that are sweet. It really helps you out. Like first thing in the morning, I feel like I'm having a nice little treat and I feel like I'm like quote unquote cheating, but I'm not. It's natural sugars. I don't add anything to it. Plus, I know I'm doing something good for myself. So I feel good. And if you're more of a visual person like me and you're looking for more meal preps, follow my channel. Okay, girl, every single video, I show you how I meal prep, how I stay self-disciplined, how I get my workout in, how I stay healthy, how I balance my life. And balance is key, okay? You don't want to cut out every single little thing and hope that you're going to stick to it because girl, you are not. I'm telling you right now, you are not. It took me years to figure out that I need balance. For example, I eat healthy like this in the week, so I follow the 80-20 rule. I make sure I eat healthy in the week. If I crave some ice cream, if I crave some cookies, if I crave some takeout, I let myself do that because I work hard. I'm allowed to do that, and that's what allows me to maintain my balance. Like yesterday, I had an ice cream cone. That was delicious, okay to me? And that just allows me the little leeway of being like, you gave yourself a little treat. You ate healthy all week. Here's a little treat, Let's get into this productive vlog, and I will see you later.
no different. It is mattress. That's
I think it's so hard. I like it.
I'm jealous. That's what I kind of wanted. But I got a hybrid mattress.
But would it stay like this?
No mattress.
Like it would. I like the black though.
Yeah, but try like where you sleep on your side or on your side.
I sleep on the side.
And what you should do is you should also get a pillow and put it between your thighs.
Yeah, I do. I sleep with it like that. Okay, I like this one. Good morning. Today is Saturday, and y'all need to sit down, okay? Girlies, grab a tea, grab a drink, and we're gonna have a certified yap session, okay? Because I got a lot of updates that I gotta tell you about my life, and it's gonna be a yap session, all right? So just sit down, put me on, do your chores, okay? Just listen, because I'm gonna give you some updates. So right now, I am looking at my scoliosis report. I went to a scoliosis specialist. I think the last time I told you guys I was looking for one because physio wasn't really working out too well. She did like a whole assessment. I have some great news and some things to change. Okay. She did tell me that my hip flexors are not actually tight. And I was actually kind of proud because she made me do like a hamstring stretch, like bend down, touch your toes. And she was like, "Ooh, girl, you got some good hamstring flexibility." I was like, "Thank you." You know what I mean? Because I've been working on it. So I was like, "Ooh, okay, good." When she tells you that, that's a compliment. So she said they're not actually tight because I'm able to do like my stretches and stuff like that. They're actually weak. Okay. So that means I need to change up my routine. So instead of stretching my hip flexors, I can still do that, but that's not the priority. We're going to be working on strengthening them. I kind of always knew that because when I would do like the hip abduction machine, well, not the machine, but like the cable, like I can't really do high weight. Like I can do it without weight and my muscles just fatigue so quickly. And I was like, okay, well, the glute medius is a weak muscle anyways. So I just figured, okay, that's normal. But yeah, anyways, so they are weak. Says, I'm just reading off the paper here. It says here, so actually my left hip flexor is weak. My right hip flexor is strong. So it's like compensating. My glute max is weak. And I was just like, I've been training my glute max for years now. Okay. So how much more can I train my gluteus booteus? Like, I don't understand. So this was the first appointment. This was the assessment. And then I'm going to be going back on Thursday to have her show me like the exercises, what to do. And they focus mainly on like isometric holds. So like holding the muscle, tightening, really feeling it. And they're going to try to work on muscle imbalance. They're going to work to kind of slow the progression of scoliosis so it doesn't get worse. And we're going to work on my pain. Girl, my allergies is acting up. It's acting up. This pollen is killing me. Okay, it was a 75-minute appointment, thorough. She took pictures. She actually showed me like how my body is like, girl, I'm shaped like a shrimp. Okay. I don't know how to put it lightly, but my right hip is like jutting out, causing my left hip compensate, which is causing pain. Oh, and the good news, here's the good news. So they do a test to see if it's your SI joint, right? So if you touch your glutes, like if you touch my left side glutes, well, you're not gonna, anyways, you're not gonna touch me, but if you focus on my left glutes, if you see the spine just a little bit to the left, if you touch there should be like a sharp pain, and that signifies that it's the SI joint. So I have a little bit of pain there, but not the majority of pain. So the majority of pain is a little bit higher than that. The second set of good news is that when I had that injury when I was younger, when I fell in the pool, hit my tailbone, they probably, if that was the case and that was what was causing me pain, they would have to refracture it and let it heal. But the good news is that it's actually not that, which is great. Because she's like, you would have pain when you're like sitting, which I don't really have pain when I'm sitting. So the SI joint is not the huge problem, which makes sense because when I was doing exercises for my SI joint, it wasn't really helping me. So I was kind of confused, like, what's going on? Why is this not working? My lumbar right in the middle is very hypermobile, meaning that the top and the bottom are very like rigid. She's the expert. So the next time we go, we're going to figure that out. And now I have to redo my entire workout split to kind of incorporate exercises focusing on like the single sides of my body, which I already was, but now I'm going to be changing my hip flexor stretches and all my dynamic stretching to now strengthening exercises. We're going to figure out how to do that. I'm going to, Google some exercises and all that good stuff. Second set of good news. So I do work for the federal government, so we get insurance. I went through my insurance and saw that you can get a mattress covered. The biggest problem right now is my mattress is very soft. I need a very firm mattress. Like, girl, I put wooden planks under my mattress for it to just help me. And I remember the first day we put planks under it, like I felt good. I had no pain at all. And then slowly it kind of just, got it softer and it's just not helping anymore. So I went to Sleep Country yesterday and I was shopping for a mattress. They cover 80%. So I found a very firm mattress. Like you can't bounce a quarter off that. Like it is firm. Okay. What I have to do is submit it to my insurance, see if they're going to cover it. And if so, I get a new mattress and that shall help my pain. The next set of good news is that I actually got a referral to an orthopedic surgeon. They were thinking of doing a cortisone shot in my hip. So a cortisone shot is pretty injected into the joint. It's helpful for like arthritis, chronic pain. I've had one in my foot and it took the pain away. So this is going to be like my last resort because I don't want to be sticking needles into my spine and all this stuff. So, and I will be seeing the orthopedic surgeon next week. So I will update you on that.